Hey all, Tony Bing here, hello and welcome back to another video for Marvel Strike Force. Now today we will be looking through the opening rotation of Blitz. It's a video I've meant to do for quite some time, but I've either simply been working on the day a Blitz goes live or it's been a character that I want to farm, so I've had to start farming them early before I've had the opportunity to record. But Vision I have at 7 star, I have the day off today, and that means I can show the opening rotation. Now I've recently changed around my Blitz teams, I have 14 in total. I'll show them off in just a moment, and these are the teams I use for that initial rotation. Once I've done that, I start to move further up and use some of the stronger teams because the weaker teams don't cut it. But I'll be showing off that initial opening rotation anyway and talking you through the teams, and I'll also put timestamps in the video as well if you want to jump to any of the particular teams to check them out. But let's have a look at the squads that I've got saved here. When it comes to your Blitz teams, then you want to use your minions at earlier levels, and when you get to every 4th match you want to use a team with strong synergy so you can break into that next tier. So we've got Aim, then we've got Hydra, then we've got Hand, then we've got Ravager thrown in there but he works well, and then we've got Shield for the 4th match. Next up it's a Kree. Random assortment of characters here, to be honest. They are a bit on the slower side and that's why Mecha Tenant works nice with them. We've then got the Spider-Verse. For the 4th match I've got a very strong tech team, and these teams from here on upwards, actually from the Spider-Verse on upwards, I can use these in tier 8, and I'll probably do a video showing them all off as well. We're then into our Brawler team, then we've got my favourite Blaster team. Avengers team I'm not happy with, but the way the levels of my characters are, I have to have them with this particular setup. We've then got the Guardians. Drax isn't in there because he's away up at 55,000 power due to having 5 red stars. Brotherhood, and then finally we've got the Defenders. So that's all the teams we'll be using, and here we go, we'll jump into the first match. So if I scroll down, the first match will be the Aim characters here. I'll put it on ×3 here because we do have quite a lot of matches, and when it comes to your first match here you will get these characters because they're all the ones really that get given to players for free. So we'll just quickly burn down Punisher when we get the chance. He'll do a decent amount of damage because these are villains, although because my characters are levelled up higher, the power levels are way higher than the actual opponents. Let's see, we want to taunt up here. You don't want to put it in auto for this match as much as it is easy, because what happens with Aim is they'll use all their second skills, specials, and their specials are generally ones that will add taunt to them. Not taunt, sorry, they are ones that will add debuffs to themselves, so you really want to avoid that. Just using the basics here to quickly blast our way through. In the next match as well, I'll actually show off the power levels so you can see the difference as we work our way up. You can see I'm just quickly spamming the basic button here for the first match. It doesn't really matter too much in the team as long as you don't use the wrong skills, which in this case would be applying all the debuffs to them. So that's the first match done. It says tier 2, that's a visual bug there, we're still on tier 1, so let's check out the next team. This next team here is all my hard hitters. The Hydra Medic actually hits like an absolute truck, and then we've got some snipers, and we do have one protector thrown in there as well, and we're going up against this team here, so this will be easy enough. Here we go, the characters to target. Let's see, well, we're stuck on Crossbones anyway. Go for this here, and Medic. Now this skill here we want to use because it applies defense up to this sniper and another character. Means we're not taking out Crossbones straight away, but that's not an issue. As long as he doesn't get his explosion off, then we're fine. And we'll now target the characters that don't have defense up on them. Got this Crossbones back, let's just take him out before he potentially gets that ultimate there. Let's go for Medic now. Cage will be taunting up in a second here. Because it's early level, his defense drops off, so nice and easy. Again, you can see we're just really smashing the basic skills here. You can do that for these first few matches. And that's us done, so we're on to match number 3 now. So the power gap's starting to close a little bit here, so there are some teams the likes of these two here that, to be honest, I would rather avoid and just go for the nice easy one here, and this is the Hand team we're using anyway. Now let's see, I think we can potentially take out Punisher here pretty quickly with this team. We'll give it a shot. There we go, we managed to do that. That's really good because being a character that's got bonus damage to villains, the Hand would take a bit of a pounding. Let's go for Crossbones next. Saving the special until Luke Cage throws defence up. I'll actually save my special for the next turn because I'm not taking too much damage yet. Really quite quick this team. You can see Crossbones hasn't had the chance to taunt up yet. So we've only got one defence up, but let's just remove that. And then we'll go for the heal, why not? Gives us the defence up as well when we do that. So we're stuck on Cage, he doesn't have defence up again. The next match will be one that's a little bit more tricky because you're breaking into the next tier. That's the matches you have to watch out for. Until you get round about tier 5, then it does get a little bit more difficult and you have to be careful. There we go, that's that team done, so let's check out the next one. So we're just breaking into the next tier here, so this is why we break out our big guns with shields. So looking at the power difference, we're still slightly ahead here because our characters are nice and powerful and it scales a little bit lower on the lower tiers. So let's jump in here. So we'll target, we'll go for Scarlet Witch, see if we can take her out before she puts the defence up and deflect up on everyone potentially. Let's call in summons. If you get double security then you can actually slow and stun Hulk, that works really nice. There we go, we'll slow him. That is security, as long as he doesn't get taken out we'll get the stun in a moment. You get taken out of course there. I think he's actually so slow Hulk that we can still stun him on the next turn though. We'll see in just one moment. He's got the speed up on him, security, so I'm pretty certain we'll get that. Yeah, there we go. He really is pretty horrible Hulk considering how a big character he is. He's really not great at all in game. It's no wonder they give him away for free via achievements. And that's us done, so that was easy. It was really easy though due to shield, we know they're really strong. So we're on to tier 2 now. So I'm starting off tier 2 here with the Kree. The reason I'm starting with the Kree is at the moment they're really not that powerful, even though I have Ultimus thrown in there as well. So let's go into this match now. Okay, so taunt up here at the start, and he gets cleared. Shouldn't have done that actually. Right, I'm trying to whiz through these matches as well because I realise it'll be a longer video, so go easy on me in the comments if there's slightly sillier things I do at lower tiers. Once you get to your higher tiers you need to play more careful, but for now you can play just by mashing the buttons, to be honest. I'm not using the specials on any characters that have defence up, it'd be a bit of a waste to do that. With this team as well, you want to try and get kills with Ultimus if you can, because he fills the speed bar of the rest of the Kree. Let's taunt up here. There we go, slow this down for this, hopefully we get the awesome animation. Did we get it? Ah, it's pity, just a simple animation. There's one where he grabs him and throws him through a big portal. That looks pretty amazing. Real shame we didn't get it there. So we're still stuck on Luke Cage. Probably should have kept Ultimus's ultimate for Luke Cage and I could have smashed them down with all those buffs he's got on him. Ultimus does additional damage to characters with buffs. Did recently try him to take down Juggernaut, but he's actually too slow, unfortunately. Juggernaut will smash through him before he gets the chance to do that. Just about done here. There you go, that was easy enough. Right, so let's check out the next one. This will be 2.2 I believe. So this team here I'm not massively happy with because I'm not a huge fan of Wolverine at all, but I didn't have anyone else to put in this place, and I figured with the speed up and the offence up via the Merc Lieutenant that would help him out, and it would certainly help out Winter Soldier and Cable as well. So here we go for this one. Right, let's see, character wise I'll try and take down Yondu actually. That was nice. Decent damage there from Bullseye. Probably should have tried to maybe take down Wanda first there. That's the deflect away now at least. Now we want to charge up the special on Cable, so let's just use the basic here on the outside. We don't have a fence up in Winter Soldier for that reason. I'm just going to get rid of Yondu. And then we'll go for Scarlet next. She could extend debuffs potentially, extend all those bleeds if we don't take her out. And we're stuck on Cap here. Let's go for the ultimate. And then we'll slow a few of the characters down here. Will it hit Gamora as well? It did. Actually, that's nice. So we've lost Cable. This is a team that maybe I could place this one before the Kree, because they do look to be pretty weak. Although it is relatively difficult characters I've got here, like some Sabretooth, Gamora and so on. So we've got a fence up and we've got Bullseye, so let's see what we get here. 79,000 crit, even at those low levels. That was amazing. So there we go, that's us done. So we're on 2.3 now. So this is where I now move into the teams that I will be using in Tier 8 as well. So it's lots more powerful characters with a whole lot more synergy thrown in there and less minions. So these matches should be more interesting. Okay, so let's see here. We'll actually go for the... We want to spread everything from the middle. So let's actually go for the defense down on Spidey in the middle. If we can do that, we manage to hit him. And if we cast this, we'll actually take him out. So for that reason... Let's go for this here. Then Venom can do a ton of spreading in a moment, hopefully. Let's see if we can add the blind to Punisher. And we've got the blind on Crossbones as well, so that's nice. He loses some of them due to his turn taking effect. Now, let's spread some bleeds here. I really do like this team. This one is an absolute ton of fun. So we'll now take out Crossbones. We'll do AoE damage, meaning we'll take out Spidey as well, hopefully. There we go, he's down. Let's go for Punisher now. This is probably, again, I mentioned it a moment ago, but this is really one of my favourite Blitz teams. It's one of the ones I've changed recently. I do enjoy it a ton. We're going and spreading the buff there, although he already had it, so there was nothing to spread. There we go, I managed to flip that. If only two characters will do quite a lot of damage to them. Let's just concentrate on Cage for now. There you go, Hulk taunting up. Took him an absolute age to do that. It was removed straight away. And that is us done. Really fun team, that one. If you've got the characters, I would say check it out. Let me know how you got on. But let's check out the next one. So we're just about to break into the next tier here. So this next team here is an absolute ton of fun. Now, just before we break into tier 3, the scores are getting a little bit closer. But with the strong synergies I have here, I should absolutely smash this opposite team. We don't actually have a protector here either, but we've got the double defense up and we've got death proof on Iron Man and War Machine. So that works out really nice. Now let's apply the ability block, stop Luke Cage from putting the defense up on everyone. And then do we have a stun? Yeah, we've got a stun already. Let's apply it on Iron Fist so he can't potentially passively heal. And the characters I want to take out first in just a moment. We'll go for... we're stuck. There's that passive there. I really do hate that. So we're stuck on the outside. Now we'll go for the slow on everyone. And we've got, probably shouldn't use the cleanse there, but I was using it more for the AoE damage. This team absolutely smashes, it really does. Look at that, amazing stuff. And done. Oh, not yet. Done this time. That death proof there's really slowing me down. There we go, that's us done. So we're now into tier 3 now. At tier 3 we have a team that used to be one of my sure to win teams, but with new character compositions sometimes they can actually get beaten these days, so that's why I'm starting off tier 3 with them. Okay, so let's see, we'll take some damage off Crossbones at the start here. There's nothing to strip via Yondu. Punisher's going to miss because we're going to actually have Hand Sentry thrown up all the evades, so let's put the... Let's see, we'll put the fence down on Quake. There we go, stealthing up. We're stuck on Crossbones now. In a moment Luke Cage will put up his defence up, but that's why Doctor Strange is there to flip it. So you've got a fence up on your side and then you'll have defence down on their side, and then you have the Yakka arrow which we're holding off, and Crossbones ultimate as well. Detonate I think it's called offhand. So here we go. There's the detonate, and then the Yakka arrow will just mop up the remaining characters. Pretty effective that one. So that's done, that was fun. So let's check out the next team. For this next team here then I'm using my Avengers. Now previously I would have Spider-Man in here and it worked really well, but I've dropped him in my Brawler team now and it actually works exceptionally well. So I've put in 4. I would rather not use him, but the speed up in Black Widow should be enough to pull him up a little bit, because 4's main weakness outside that special that never changed really is just his slow speed. So this is the team we'll go up against anyway. Now we'll try and take down Scarlet Witch first maybe, or actually saying that, probably Deadpool. He can be a bit of a pain. The number of times I've lost a character due to him ignoring the taunt. It's a pretty nice skill, that one. I don't want to apply the debuff on Deadpool with the slow. I'll just actually end up healing him. So we've done pretty nice damage there, 22,000. Now we're going to actually stun Deadpool, that way if a debuff goes on him he won't be healing at all. Because he's stunned, let's start just burning down other characters. There's no one, well in fact Night Nurse could throw up some regen that I could dispel, but let's actually just use this more for the damage than anything else. There we go, decent hit again from 4. It's just the fact he's slow, but as mentioned Black Widow can certainly make him more viable. I wouldn't say a lot more viable, I would just say more viable. Storm using her special. Get the ultimate here. It really does take too long to fire up his skills as well. So many characters come preloaded with their specials and ultimates, so come on Foxnix, give us a rework for 4 already. For this next tier here that I have my Hero Brawler team, this one is another one that I recently changed. I recently dropped in Spidey. Synergizes great with Miles and he synergizes great with Deadpool as well, and this one is a whole heap of fun. So let's start here. I'll try and take down, I was going to say take down Ant-Man. I'll try and do that anyway. He can be a bit of a pain with the slow and the ability block. Now, let's see. Let's apply the Disrupted here. That way it goes on Hulk. It went on Ant-Man as well. And we've got the defense down. We'll use it here because Cap already has it. So we've got 4 characters with defense down now. You can see the damage this team puts out is just absolutely amazing. Probably should have took out Ant-Man a second ago rather than another character on the left there. We'll go for the stun on Cap. It really has made a huge difference, this team. It was good before, but dropping in Spidey, as I mentioned, the synergies with Miles and Deadpool are just amazing. And there we go. Smash for another one. So let's check out the next match. So we have our Guardians here for this next team. I've dropped Drax because he's way up at 5 stars. Power levels just mess up the rest of my characters, and I've put in Thanos instead. He can provide energy on kill to both Groot and Gamora, so that works really nice there. Start here. Black Widow's going to stealth up. Let's try and actually burn down Yondu. Almost took him out with one hit there. And we'll actually go for the special here, and then in a moment in Star-Lord we can maybe take out the 2 of them with the chain. And we can. Normally I would use the special or the ultimate, but let's go for the chain here to take out Quake and Yondu. It's not normally how I would run that, but it's just the way it fell there, and it was best to do it that way. We've got Groot with the defense up. He is really slow, but he can come in pretty useful in Blitz with that defense up and death proof, essentially an extra hit for all your characters. Next up, we'll burn down Thanos as quickly as we can. There we go, that was pretty quick. Let's just go for the energy bomb. We don't really need it, but it looks nice. And boom, there we go. Groot getting the final hit. So that was another good one, that one. So let's check out the next team. That was actually our, just before we were breaking into the next tier here, that was a strong team to use. But let's check out tier 4 in the next team now. So we have Brotherhood here next, although I say Brotherhood, I actually prefer Scarlet Witch in place of Mystique. Mystique can be good in certain situations, but overall I prefer the defense up and deflect because they don't have anything like that in their kit, and also the prolonging of all the debuffs, of which there are an absolute ton. So here we go for this match. So we're going to have Deadpool getting a ton of healing in this match. I want to probably avoid him with the Brotherhood, but I figured I would go for it anyway. Does a lot of damage as well actually before Scarlet Witch has a chance to do anything there. Right, let's see. We've got some blinds. Got quite a few blinds for that reason. Let's go for prolonging all these. And we'll go on the outside just to ensure everyone gets hit here. Thanos didn't get hit, unfortunately. It is a lot easier at these early tiers, especially when you're using teams with a lot of synergy. We were able to even remove the taunt on Thanos there. So we'll now go for some defense, not that we really need it to be honest. And smash through. Thanos still alive. And down. So we're now on to our final team here. Final team we have here is the Defenders now. When I run Blitz I have Punisher in here because if I use Miss Marvel it means I can't use her in that Hero Brawler team, and I much prefer to have her there. So this is the final match and this is 4.1 we're on now. So let's see, we'll go on the outside, we'll go with Iron Fist, otherwise he could heal. It's only Daredevil he would be healing. Let's actually go this way, we'll start on Quake. See if we can burn her down before she applies the slow at all. Gonna be tight, but we can hopefully do it. Jessica packs an absolute wallop, although she has 5 red star for me as well. So from here, let's go for the defense up, and Punisher will assist, taking out Gamora. There we go. Then we'll go for the counter attack on everyone, or all the defenders at least. There we go, counter attack takes him out. Let's go for the ultimate here. And that's us done. So there we go. So I hope that's helped out just to see the teams that I've used anyway, and as mentioned the most important thing is when you get up to your match just before you break into the next tier, make sure you use a team with strong synergies. If you want to see the teams from the Spider-Verse onwards, which are my tier 8 teams and some tier 8 matches, then let me know in the comments below and I'll certainly look to do a video on that. And thanks for tuning in as always, and I'll see you all again soon.